gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We might more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. There can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? Or you want to see more, but you only see some. Reminders out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Nix. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll go play action with Nix. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Elijah Molden up to make the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
Bombers. Get him! Sit him!
Here's Nix. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Out of the gun, Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, count it.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Again, Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. First down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Throwing Nix. That one out wide and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Pass hauled in by Johnston. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, go Lion.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 34 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harvey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The play fake. Here's Nix. On the move to his left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Nix to the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else.
Kill!
To throw is Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? On play action is Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Chargers 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
For the Broncos. Darius Davis on the reserve. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practice.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Channing Timber. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw, here's Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Franklin. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Charger drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
1st down, Los Angeles.
5-9.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Lutz is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He's got a man. And caught it up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Nix. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
All the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that if they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Harvey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Toss to Harvey, running right.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Setting up the screen for Harvey.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 10 yards gets them closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Bo Nix. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
What's good on the extra point? And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 15 yards there for number 15. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Herbert going to change the play here. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 14. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him. And
he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Trey Lance, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for him. Flushed out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. A short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Nix. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Nix to the air. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw is Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Chargers 15.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
For the Broncos.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Right.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a first and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Down the right sideline. He may go. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he stepped the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. He'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So no gain on the play, and that'll set up second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Broncos 44. Chargers 15.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chargers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And now pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Oh, he shifts past him. He's into the wick-off 32 on that one. It's a first down. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. He had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Hold on a sec.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Broncos 51, Chargers 21. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build with moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Go.
Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Chargers.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's first and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
At the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Ready?
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Charger drive about to get going. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
Go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. The Broncos going to continue on as we say so long, everybody, and thanks for watching. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the LA Chargers. And it's the Denver special teams coming up with a special play. One of the most exciting moments in sports, the kickoff, fielded, and returned for the touchdown. He takes it all the way back for the score. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's the man who seems to roll out of bed and get a 1,000-yard season, Mike Evans. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Put it in the books as a 76-yard score. The Bucs use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. just picking apart the defense, 1 of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight.